And Thursday, Ojobo. Now you can do things that you didn't do on Wednesday, you can do it on Thursday. Ojobo, the day arrived. Huh? Wednesday is Ojoru. And when something is ru, it's turbulence, unsettling. When they say ru,
it could be good.
like you have sand under the water, right? You go under the water and then you trouble the sand.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
And then you look at it because the water is clear. What happens? You just get cloudy.
Yeah. So to destabilize forces that may be holding you back. Who's the Wednesday here? It's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Okay.
But you don't do certain things on that day.
Look at it.
Ojobo, yeah, Thursday. Eti. Ojo Eti. Ojo Friday, which is, Muslims call it what?
Juma.
Ojo Jima, right? Jima.
So
All right.
Eti, what does Eti mean? To push?
To put something. Let me explain Eti. T is to push, right? Push. V-A-E-T.
How about close? So close.
T. Well, that's it. But in this case, it's not that.
Right.
It's to put rest on something. Like you put a big sack on a wall, right? That's what I think it is. So, Eti. The day that you rest, right? And you put something. So our Sunday is not our resting day. It's Ojo Isimi. That's our Sunday. That Friday will be Ojo Eti. And then every 5 days they do Ifa consultation or feed Ifa. So it will be Thursday or we fall on Friday because they always count like 5 and 5 will be like 4 because they have to start a new one. You see how that mathematics work? It's different. And then I told you about 7 and 9. When a woman is giving Atari alligator pepper, she eats 7. And when a man is giving alligator pepper, he eats 9. Right? Yoruba have meaning for everything. Numbers mean a lot in Yoruba stuff. Yoruba stuff, even Yoruba rhythm, there's numbers there. Right? There's number in Yoruba. When you listen to Afrobeat orchestration horns, you will hear counting there. You know, da 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 5 da 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 12, right? 12 5. Then they will do 8 4 8 6 8 3 8 5. You'll be seeing that numbers, and it makes sense. If you want to put 9 there, it will not work. You say no, Yoruba will not dance to that. We will not move our leg to that because it will not work. Alright? T, push. Abameta, Saturday. 3 Abas. Baba Elebu Ibon. Explain that. Araba. Aba. Aba. Meta. We'll come to that. Arabani Baba, ni Abalaba ni Baba. You see, it rhymes. But Araba is big cotton tree, right? And Abalaba, the big Baba that we met at the farm, he is the Baba. They didn't call him Baba, they said only Baba, which means he's the topmost Baba. Right? They use that as an accolade for those men of wisdom, who the community comes to when time for decision making, which is very important in Yoruba land. That is why I love to teach this Yoruba, because in the community that we have in Detroit, all these little things that you're seeing could help the society, could help the community, could help bring us together. Because the child does not know, the child doesn't have the tool to help himself. If anything happens, he's looking at his options: gun, knife, suicide. Right? Because those are what was readily available to him in the society. He's not being trained to absorb all these things and to process it. He doesn't have the time, and he doesn't have nobody to give him that information. So what does a youth that doesn't have that acculturation, what does he do? He will take action. And then you see him on TV. Right? So, Abameta, 3 counts, as explained. He said, we should not bury people on Saturdays. You can bury them on Thursday. I prefer Thursday. Or Jobo, right? You can bury them on Friday. But Muslims won't want to do that because that's their day of prayer. But some people bury on Saturday, and then they have events in their family. Another person will die, and another person will die until it becomes 3.
Really? Wow.
So that's when I say Yoruba say, do not bury like that on Saturday. They start to avoid it, but the government, the government of the state doesn't want to buy that, right? So they just give everybody, all this leeway to do whatever they want to do. As Baba explained, it's wrong. They're supposed to not bury, because they will have 3 counts of deaths afterwards. They bury on Saturday. Abameta.
Abba is
Something you meet.
Abba. Okay.
Yeah. Something that you anticipate. Abanikonda. Ikon ole mokuta. Aba ni ikonda. Ikon
Yes, that's it.
kò lè mú òkúta. Ikán kò lè mú òkúta. Àbánikọ́ndá, ikán kò lè mú òkúta. Ikán lè mú òkúta. The termite cannot break a stone or cannot drink a stone. But the termite will be making big yanga like that reminds me of the Adele Abiodun's proverb in his song. He said, Ija lo mami pejo. He said the thousands of termites, they can finish a python. Right? The python has only one mouth, but when they grab his tail, start eating up his tail and the body, then you just give up. So I think Abanikonda ikoko kule mo kuta is a proverb, and also it's an incantation. And I explain what incantation is to you, right? Incantations are words of affirmation that you say, that is coded, that will be activated through a process. Will be activated through a process. Like if you say that word, because the sun rises and the sun sets. Because when the sun rises, the dew departs. When the snail moves, the shell follows. And because this, and because that. So this should happen.
Okay.
And it will happen. Right? But if you have a stronger opponent who is countering your incantation, and he will be saying his own too. Say, this guy that has sent me this incantation back to sender.
So who wins?
Who wins? The person that it has a loophole.
Or the person with the stronger belief?
Not only belief, loophole everywhere. You don't have a loophole.
Like,
if you have a loophole, then they get you through the loophole, and then you say they throw you an arrow.
oh, loophole like in a weakness.
In a weakness,
Okay.
spiritual weakness, or physical weakness. If they hit you spiritually, that could be, I'm giving you hypothesis. Could be an arrow, spiritual arrow, which could hit somebody in the back, lower back, leg, and then you can't carry your leg in the morning. And you don't know the reason, and then you go to the doctor can't find the reason, and because it's a spiritual attack. And in the churches, they pray on it, and then they get rid of that thing, right? In the Isheshe, they do the same thing. They gather some elders, they pray on it, they put some herbs on it, and then it's gone. Or if the person is so powerful, they beg the person. You have to beg. You beg the person. And then the person says, okay, all right. And then they release you, and then your leg is okay. So, in many ways, Yoruba things goes deeper and deeper and deeper. It doesn't stop at face value and things that we just see, right? When they knock their left foot on the ground or on the stone, that's a caution, that's a warning. They say maybe I better go back home. Maybe there's something that's going to happen today, right? Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes it's not. Yeah, it's always.
No, when that happens,
Some people will turn around and do like
it's
this.
not really,
They'll turn around to reverse the action. They want to reverse the action. Oh God, no way.
If you are going to stop that, you're almost as happy and then you eat it, so that means you have to go back to Detroit.
If you're halfway in Ohio, or you are going to Chicago.
No, but you're not working with driving.